Live. Yeah, my name is Dennis Isong. Today I want to share with you how you can buy a property with ease and speed in 2022 with just three simple strategy. How you can buy a property with ease, very easy and faster in 2022. Follow this simple step or this simple strategy. I assure you that you're going to get a property. You're going to buy a property, a land or a house in 2022. They are so simple. It's not rocket science, but just stay with me till the end of this video. Please don't leave without staying with me till the end of this video, because these three strategies I'm going to share with you is so simple, but some of us might not be doing it. So, but just follow me. Let me share with you these three strategy or these three steps that you can use to own a property, to buy a property, whether land or house in Lagos or anywhere else, very fast and easily, effortlessly. Number one is this: know your income. Number one strategy, number one thing I want to show you, these three steps. First, follow me to the end. Number one thing is know your income. Let me shock you. As simple as knowing your income is, there are several people out there who don't really know their annual income. If you ask them how much do they earn, what they will tell you, okay, I earn X amount in a month, but tell them, okay, how much do you earn in a year? Because what you earn in a year, you need to calculate it annually, not monthly, not weekly. Because if you know how much you earn in a year, you can plan, you can budget, and plan toward you getting a property. The first thing is know your income. Calculate it annually. Let me give a typical example. I will use Nigeria as a case study. For instance, if you work in Nigeria and you earn, let's say, 1.2 million naira annually, what that tells us that, okay, you earn about 100,000 every month. That's what that tells me. You earn 100,000 every month. Then 100,000 times 12 will give you 1.2 annually. Then the question is this: how much can you remove out of that 1.2 in a year as a savings for investment? It will be somehow too hard for you. It will be not somehow, it will be hard for you, especially if you are living where things are a bit expensive, for you to see have something to keep for property investment. So if you are earning around 1 million, 1.5 million now in a year, I will strongly recommend work hard, hustle. I would recommend hustle more, so that you can have savings, so that you can have money to buy property. But the first thing, know your income. Let me give an example. Let me take it take it a little bit up. Let's say you earn 3 million naira annually. Let me use my calculator to calculate it. Let's say you earn 3 million naira annually. From my calculation here, 3 million naira annually divided by 12 months. It means that you are earning 250,000 every single month. What that means, you are earning 250,000 every single month. Then calculation, I'm just telling you practically how you can actually own a property easily. Let's say you earn 250,000 every month times 12 months will give you 3 million naira. That's your annual income. Let's say they've minus tax, they've minus everything. That is your net. Then the next thing is this: if you are a single person, you are married, let's plus or minus, let's say, okay, you in a month you can spend 150,000 and you can save you can save, let's say, 100,000. For instance, out of that 250 which you are earning a month, you can actually manage 150, and you can save plus or minus 100,000. Then let's calculate our 100,000. On our 100,000 times 12 will give you 1.2. 1.2. Let's even take it further. Let's say, okay, you can actually you can out of that 250 you're earning, you decided to be saving 70,000 every month. Your 70,000 every month times 12 will give you 448. That is 440,000. Am I correct? 400. That is 840,000. That is the amount you if you decide to save 70,000 now from your 250 you are earning every month. You decide to save 70,000 in a year. For a year, you would have saved 840,000. Mind you, the first thing I said know your income. Your income in this case, we are using those who are earning 3 million naira annually. 3 million naira divide by 12 will give you 250,000. That means that you are earning 250,000 naira every single month. If you decide to out of that 250,000, you manage the rest and you save 70,000 every single month, that means that in a year you will have saved 840,000, which means that for somebody who is earning like 3 million annually, you can comfortably buy a land of, let's say, 500, 600, 700, 800 if you plan. This is just planning. I'm trying to tell you how you can actually own property with ease. This is not about you doing abracadabra. It's about you doing your maths very well. First thing I said, know your budget. Know your income. I'm trying to share with you how you can know your income, which is calculate it annually, divide it by monthly, then calculate from your own angle how many percent of that money can you keep aside. Let's say you can keep aside out of 250 which you're earning, for instance, as a case study, 250 you're earning, you keep aside 70,000 naira. In a year, you would have keep aside 840,000 in a year. That tells you that someone that is earning 300 million per year can easily buy a land of 500, 600, 700 at ease. Someone that is earning 1 million naira, 1.2 in a year, that person needs to hustle more, because when you look at your expenses, you might not be able to save enough to buy a land. So from 3 million upward, if you are earning 3 million upward a year and you don't have a land, think about it too. If you are earning 3 million naira in a year and you don't have a land in your name, a property in your name, you have to think about it again. The first step is know your income. I want you to sit down. For those of you who are watching me now, I want you to sit down, ask yourself this simple question: what is my annual income? Your monthly income times 12 will give you your annual income. And out of those money you are earning or you are having, how many percent of that money can you keep aside? How many percent can you keep aside? If you check our calculation from what I calculated, that 70% I don't think is less than 40%. Let me do some calculation. Let me check 30% of that 250,000. Then is I'm trying to calculate 30% of 250,000. 30% of 250,000 is 75. Is around let me use of 3 million. Of 3 million. That is annual. Okay, 30% of that 3 million, which is annual, which is the annual, is around 900,000. Which means that if you decide to save, let's say 25% to 30% of your income, 25% to 30% of your income, you can actually buy a property in Lagos with ease. Out of, you have 100% from your salary, you get your 100% salary, or from your income, depending on if you are self-employed or if you are getting a wage. Whatever you get, if what you are getting is above 250,000 in a month, you can actually get the property, because 250,000 times 12 will give you 3 million now. Plus or minus, if you are single, it will be easier for you, but if you are married, it will be somehow hard. But I can still tell you how you can go about it. Even if you are earning 250,000 in a month as a married person, I can still tell you how you can still go about it and still get a property. But let me move to the second point. The first thing I said is know your income. The second thing is know your budget. Have a budget. You cannot earn 50,000 naira, for instance, in a month, and you are planning to buy a property of 3 million naira. I know faith work. I know faith work. I know sometimes it can be very spiritual. We believe. I know belief system will work. But I'm trying to tell you how you can do this easily, normally. Miracle can happen, I know, but I'm trying to tell you how you can do this easily. After knowing your income, decide to keep aside 25% to 30% of your income. Keep it. In 1 year, if you calculate it, the range of property you can buy will be between 500 to, let's say, 900. Between 500,000 to 900,000. That is the range which your 250,000 per month can buy. Don't let anybody deceive you. That's the range. The first thing, know your income. The second thing, have a budget. After you decide to keep aside 25% to 30% of your income, it will get you a property of 500 to 900,000. Then how do you achieve that? Let me move to the third thing, the third step you need to follow. The third step is take advantage of payment system. Thank God that nowadays different estate company, they can give you payment system, they can give you payment plan that you can actually pay easily. Some have 3 months, some have 6 months, some have 8 months, some have 12 months, some have 2 years, some have 3 years. Let me tell you a secret. If you decide to save 25% to 30% of your income every single month, you can buy a property. If you are earning, I'm using for those who are earning 250,000 naira, who are earning 250,000 naira every single month, you can buy a property comfortably in 1 year, and you buy a property between 500 to 900 with that your income of 250,000 every single, if you decide to save 30%. For family members, for family people, let's say you're a family man and you decide to based on your income, you're earning, I'm using 250,000 as a case study, you're earning 250,000 naira every single month. In that case, maybe your expenses is much as a family man. You can decide, instead of saving 25% to 30%, you can even come low and save, let's say 15% every single month. If you save 15% every single month, you can choose a 2 years plan, a 2 years payment plan, and in 2 years, as small as 250,000 is for a family man who is struggling, you can buy a property in 2 years using payment plan. You can buy a property if you save only 15% of your income every month. You can choose a plan of 2 years, and you buy it easily, it will not, mind you, 15% of this amount I'm making reference. Let me calculate 15%. 15% of I'm using 250,000 as a case study now. Using 250,000 as a case study. 15% of 250,000 is around 37,500. So which means that for somebody who is earning 250,000 every single month, if you save 15% of it, which is around 37,500, that's 37,500 times 24 months, which is 2 years, because there's some estate that have 24 months, which is 2 years. That will give you about 900,000, which means that in 2 years you can actually buy a land of 900,000. I'm doing this video for those who always complain and tell me I don't have money, my money is small, where I'm working, I'm struggling. I'm just telling you how you can easily get a property in this 2022. How you can buy a property easily, with ease and with speed, without you breaking the bank. For some of you who already have who your income is huge, you can also apply this same strategy. You can apply this same method, which is simple. The first thing I mentioned is know your income. Know your income. Your monthly income times what? 12 months will give you an annual income. Then check plus or minus, check if you decide to save 20% to 30% of your income in a year, you can actually buy a property of that range. If you decide to, for those who their expenses are much, you can choose a property, a land, which their payment plan is 2 years. First, know your income, because if you don't know your income, you will think that you don't have money. But the truth is this: most of us, we have money, but because of we don't plan the money properly, the money will just come and disappear. Know your income. Sometimes one thing I do most of the time, I just go to my internet banking and do a recap or print out my bank statement accumulatively. Sometimes when I see the money that passed through my account, I'll be shocked. I'll say, where all this money, where did they go to? Why can't I account for it? It's happened to every single person. So if you are deliberate, you know your income, then you know that you are keeping XYZ percent. If you are looking at doing a payment plan that is long, you can keep like 15% for 2 years. It will get you the kind of property you're looking for. If you're looking at 1 year plan and your expenses are much, you can also do 15, let's say 20% to 30% for 1 year plan. And if you calculate that 1 year plan, as low as 250,000 naira, you can get the property of 800, of 900. As low as that same amount, if you save 15% of it in 2 years, you can get a property. And mind you, you don't need to save that money in your account. That is why you're choosing a payment plan. So when you choose a payment plan, the money every month, automatically you move it to that company account. In 2 years' time, you have your land. In 1 year time, you have your land. So the question is, why have you not gotten a land? Why have you not gotten a property? You think the money you have is small? Know your income. Set a budget. How do you set your budget? Just calculate 25% to 30% of that your money you're earning times 12 months. It will tell you the range of property you can buy. If you're looking at 2 years plan, calculate 15% times 24 months. If you times it, because that 15% you can comfortably remove it. Just like you can comfortably remove your tithe is 10%. It's just like you can comfortably remove your tithe. The same way you should also be comfortably removing your future, which is 15%, or depending on your income, 30% or 25%. Just calculate between 15% to 30% of your income, times it times in payment plan that you're looking at. If you're looking at 12-month payment plan, times it. Can I get property of this range? If the answer is yes, immediately call me. Call me, let me help you out. Call Dennis Ison. My name is Dennis Ison. What I do is to get the properties that have huge potentials of appreciating. I will help you to get property. If you're looking at property in Nigeria, especially in Lagos, I focus on Lagos. With your income, I can draw a plan for you that can fit your income, choose a company for you that is reliable, give you a good payment plan, and you are good to go. That is the aim of my video today. The aim of my video is to let you know that if you are earning 250,000 naira in a month and you don't have a property, I'm using that as the minimum case study. Think about it. For some of you who are earning 1 million naira in a month and you don't have a property, you buy a big car, just like I have a big car. Yes, I know. But before I bought this car, I had properties, not one, not two. So if you are claiming big boy, you want to bamba, you want to chill with the big boy, with the big boys, and you don't have property, those big boys you want to chill with, they will leave you and go. They will leave you and go. So the sincere fact, the sincere truth is this: you need to know your math, do your calculation very well, and you will see the sky is will be your rehearsal point, not even your limit. 3 steps: know your income, make your budget. After knowing your income, after getting your 15%, either you are removing 15% or you are removing 30% or 25% within that range for it every month. Know based on the amount you are removing, then how to know your budget times that amount you are removing times 12-month payment plan or times 24-month payment plan. That will give you the range of the kind of property your income can buy. Then after that, you choose the right payment plan, then you're good to go. What I want to do now, as you're watching this video, I want to help you in 2022 to buy that property. That's your dream property. Whether you are a low income person or you're a high income person. I always use this 250,000 as a case study, but mind you, I know a lot of people who are earning, their earning is high earning, but they don't see have property because of some wrong mindset which they have. Let me educate you. Let me educate you. Give me a call. My name is Dennis Ison. I've helped thousands of people. I've helped people a lot. I've given advice. You can Google my name on the internet. Just Google Dennis Ison. Dennis is spelled D-E-N-N-I-X. Then Ison is spelled I-X-O-N-G. Just Google it on the internet. You will see several of my articles. I've written a lot of articles on real estate because I know a lot of people have a wrong mindset about real estate. So I've written a lot of articles on this. When you Google my name, Dennis Ison, you will see a lot of articles on real estate which I've written. I write in over 27 online newspaper, including Post NG and including Bella Nigeria and several others. So why I decided to put this article out is to help you, so that you can have the right information to make the right decision. You don't need to have huge amount of money to go into real estate for you to own a property. When God wanted to bless man, the first blessing God gave man was what? Was land. So the question is, why are you not taking advantage of this opportunity which is available now? And the good part is Lagos is a good and a fertile land which you can tap into, which is where I cover. So call me, let me help you out to buy or for you to own a property in Lagos, Nigeria. So any question, check this description part, the description, you see my number, then just give me a call. Let's do business together. Let's work together. I want to help you to achieve buying your first property. If it's your first property, I want to help you to help you out so that you can buy your first property this year, 2022. Or if you've gotten property before, but because of lack of planning, you have not really, you think that the money you have is not enough, but you know you are earning high, but because of improper planning, you are thinking that the money you have is not enough. Call me, let me help you out. Let me help you out. My name is Denison. Catch you some other time. Thank you so much. If you like this video, comment below. If you have any question, ask below and I will answer you. And if this question makes sense, or if this video makes sense to you, please kindly share it with your friends. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you.